Red Bull's new era, life after Christian Horner in F1. The Formula One world was rocked when Red Bull Racing announced the departure of team principal Christian Horner, leaving the team in a state of shock and uncertainty. It was a seismic change that sent ripples through the F1 paddock, prompting questions about the future of the team and its star driver, Max Verstappen. But here's where it gets controversial. How does a team that has known only one leader for over 2 decades adapt to life without him? At the Belgian Grand Prix, Max Verstappen faced the media for the first time since Horner's departure, and the atmosphere was electric. It wasn't the new aerodynamic components on his car that had everyone buzzing, but the simple addition of a microphone and speaker for his media session. This seemingly small change symbolized the start of a new era for Red Bull Racing. As the first senior figure to address the media post-Horner, Verstappen's demeanor was as calm as ever. He spoke fondly of Horner, describing his former boss as a second family and expressing his gratitude for the support he received. However, he was reluctant to delve into the details of the conversations surrounding Horner's exit, choosing instead to focus on the future. Laurent Mekies, the new team principal, has a monumental task ahead of him. He must navigate the complexities of leading Red Bull Racing without Horner's guidance and charisma. Mekies acknowledges the enormity of his role, stating that no one can replace Horner's unique character. However, he is determined to build on the team's strengths and create a new identity for Red Bull Racing. As Red Bull Racing embarks on this new chapter, the focus shifts to unity, stability, and performance. Mekies emphasizes the need to reduce the noise outside and concentrate on racing. The team's immediate goal is to provide Verstappen with a competitive car, ensuring his continued commitment to the team. Verstappen, for his part, remains coy about his future, but the focus is on immediate results and long-term success. This pivotal moment in Red Bull Racing's history raises thought-provoking questions. How will the team adapt to life without Horner? Will Mekies' leadership style be enough to maintain the team's competitive edge? And what does the future hold for Verstappen, the team's star driver? Join the conversation and share your thoughts on this seismic shift in the F1 landscape. Martin Brundle reveals the real reason behind Christian Horner's Red Bull exit. F1 News. When power struggles and corporate decisions collide, the results can be explosive, especially in the high-stakes world of Formula One. Recently, a seismic shift occurred within Red Bull Racing, leaving fans and insiders buzzing with questions. Why was Christian Horner, the longtime team principal who steered the team to unparalleled success, suddenly shown the door? Sky Sports commentator Martin Brundle has offered his perspective on this dramatic turn of events, shedding light on what may have been brewing behind the scenes for months or even years. And here's where it gets controversial. Was this really about control or something deeper? Christian Horner's departure marks the end of an era for Red Bull Racing. Having served as the face of the team for over 2 decades, Horner became synonymous with their dominance in Formula One. Under his leadership, Red Bull claimed multiple championships, elevating drivers like Sebastian Vettel and Max Verstappen to legendary status. Yet, despite this glittering legacy, the final chapter of his tenure ended not with a victory lap, but with uncertainty and whispers of internal discord. So, what exactly led to this shocking decision? According to Brundle, it boils down to a clash over commercial control, a tug-of-war between Horner and the management based in Austria. On the Sky Sports broadcast during the Belgian Grand Prix, Brundle explained that the Austrian executives wanted to reclaim authority over the business side of the operation. This included everything from sponsorships and cost caps to driver contracts and staffing decisions. For Horner, these elements were intertwined with the team's performance on the track, making him reluctant to relinquish control. In essence, this wasn't just about numbers. It was about vision and influence. But here's the twist most people miss: the role of Max Verstappen in all of this. As the reigning four-time world champion, Verstappen holds immense sway within the team. Could he have intervened to prevent Horner's exit? Brundle speculates that Verstappen either chose not to step in or simply lacked the leverage to do so. Either way, the Dutch superstar now finds himself navigating a post-Horner landscape, one where his voice might carry even more weight moving forward. This brings us to another layer of complexity: the evolving dynamic between Verstappen and Horner. While they once shared a symbiotic relationship, with Horner building a championship-winning machine around Verstappen, their rapport reportedly soured in recent years. Reports suggest that Verstappen felt his input regarding car development was overlooked, while Horner found himself embroiled in controversies that further strained their partnership. It's a reminder that even the strongest alliances can fracture under pressure. Despite the drama surrounding his exit, there's no denying Horner's impact on Red Bull Racing. His tenure saw the team rise from relative newcomers to undisputed titans of the sport. Yet his story also serves as a cautionary tale about the delicate balance between personal ambition and organizational priorities. As Brundle pointed out, perhaps the focus shifted too much toward Horner himself and not enough on Red Bull's broader goals, a sentiment that will likely spark debate among fans and experts alike. Looking ahead, the big question remains: what's next for Red Bull? With fresh leadership at the helm, how will they redefine their identity and strategy? And what does this mean for Verstappen's future with the team? These are the kinds of uncertainties that keep Formula One enthusiasts glued to every update, eagerly dissecting each twist and turn. Now, here's something to ponder. Do you think Red Bull made the right call by parting ways with Horner? Or was this a misstep that could haunt them in the seasons to come? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We love to hear where you stand on this fiery topic. Max Verstappen confirms he's staying with Red Bull for 2026 F1 season. Imagine the shockwaves sent through the Formula One world when Max Verstappen, the reigning champion, finally put an end to the relentless speculation about his future. The Dutch sensation has officially confirmed that he will be staying with Red Bull for the 2026 season, silencing the rumors that have been swirling for months. But here's where it gets controversial. Many had speculated that Verstappen might be making a dramatic switch to Mercedes, despite having a contract with Red Bull until 2028. So what changed his mind? Let's dive in. For months, the Formula One community has been buzzing with whispers and theories about where Max Verstappen would be racing next season. The Dutch driver, known for his lightning-fast reflexes and strategic prowess, had been heavily linked with Mercedes, sparking a flurry of excitement and debate among fans and pundits alike. But Verstappen, ever the calm and collected professional, has now put an end to the speculation, confirming his loyalty to Red Bull for the upcoming season. In a press conference ahead of this weekend's Hungarian Grand Prix, Verstappen addressed the media with his characteristic candor. Some people just like to stir the pot. Some people just like to create drama. But for me, it's always been quite clear, and also for next year, he stated, per the Associated Press. This statement not only clarified his intentions, but also hinted at the behind-the-scenes discussions he has been having with his team. I'm discussing with the team already the plans, the things that we want to change for next year. So that means that I'm also staying with the team for next year, he added, leaving no room for doubt. This season has already been one of significant change for Red Bull, with the unexpected departure of longtime team principal Christian Horner earlier this month. After 20 successful years with the team, Horner's firing sent shockwaves through the paddock. Despite the speculation that Verstappen might follow suit and leave the team, Horner had remained steadfast in his belief that the 27-year-old would stay. However, the rumor mill continued to churn, fueled by reported interest from Mercedes, and even a sighting of Verstappen and Mercedes boss Toto Wolff's yachts near each other in Sardinia. But Verstappen was quick to dismiss any romantic notions, stating, "If my boat is next to Toto's, then the boat is next to Toto's. You can have a personal relationship with someone even if you don't have a working relationship with someone." And this is the part most people miss. The confirmation of Verstappen's stay with Red Bull is not just about loyalty, it's about strategy. By staying with Red Bull, Verstappen ensures continuity and stability, both of which are crucial for maintaining his championship form. It also allows him to focus on what he does best, racing, without the distraction of constant speculation about his future. On the track, however, it's been an underwhelming season for both Verstappen and Red Bull. Currently, Verstappen sits in third place in the Drivers' Championship standings, trailing leader Oscar Piastri of McLaren by 81 points. Similarly, Red Bull finds itself in fourth place in the Constructors' standings, behind McLaren, Ferrari, and Mercedes. But with Verstappen's confirmation, fans can look forward to a more focused and determined effort from the team as they aim to climb the rankings. So, what do you think? Will Verstappen's decision to stay with Red Bull pay off? Or is this a missed opportunity for a potential Mercedes powerhouse? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let the debate begin.